Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. Buddha, there is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. Buddha, if anything is worth doing, do it with all your heart. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. Do not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? One who acts on truth is happy in this world and beyond. Buddha. Wear your ego like a loose-fitting garment. What you are is what you have been. What you'll be is what you do now. When watching after yourself, you watch after others. When watching after others, you watch after yourself. There is nothing so disobedient as an undisciplined mind, and there is nothing so obedient as a disciplined mind. The greatest gift is to give people your enlightenment, to share it. It has to be the greatest. He who loves 50 people has 50 woes. He who loves no one has no woes. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. Silence the angry man with love. Silence the ill-natured man with kindness. Silence the miser with generosity. Silence the liar with truth. Irrigators channel waters, fletchers straighten arrows, carpenters bend wood, the wise master themselves. Drop by drop is the water pot filled. Likewise, the wise man, gathering it little by little, fills himself with good. Even as a solid rock is unshaken by the wind, so are the wise unshaken by praise or blame. If you knew what I know about the power of giving, you would not let a single meal pass without sharing it in some way. The root of suffering is attachment. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. People with opinions just go around bothering each other. You yourself must strive. The Buddhas only point the way. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Understanding is the heartwood of well-spoken words. Ambition is like love, impatient both of delays and rivals. Meditate. Do not delay, lest you later regret it. Ceasing to do evil, cultivating the good, purifying the heart. This is the teaching of the Buddhas. Delight in meditation and solitude. Compose yourself, be happy. You are a seeker, ardently do today what must be done. Who knows? Tomorrow, death comes. You, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affectio. Stop, stop. Do not speak. The ultimate truth is not even to think. Click to tweet. Just as the great ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, so also this teaching and discipline has one taste, the taste of liberation, the one in whom no longer exist the craving and thirst that perpetuate becoming. How could you track that awakened one, trackless, and of limitless range? We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world.
Attachment leads to suffering. Click to tweet. May all beings have happy minds, born out of concern for all beings. I am the miracle. A jug fills drop by drop. Every human being is the author of his own health or disease. The toe like a sharp knife kills without drawing blood. The way is not in the sky. The way is in the heart.
Resolutely train yourself to attain peace. Click to tweet, indeed, the sage whose fully quenched rests at ease in every way. No sense desire adheres to him whose fires have cooled, deprived of fuel. All attachments have been severed, the heart's been led away from pain, tranquil, he rests with utmost ease. The mind has found its way to peace. He who sits alone, sleeps alone, and walks alone, who is strenuous and subdues himself alone, will find delight in the solitude of the forest. Do not turn away what is given you, nor reach out for what is given to others, lest you disturb your quietness. Those who are free of resentful thoughts surely find peace. He fool who knows he is a fool is that much wiser. Click to tweet. Whatever has the nature of arising has the nature of ceasing. Unity can only be manifested by the binary. Unity itself and the idea of unity are already two. What is the appropriate behavior for a man or a woman in the midst of this world, where each person is clinging to his piece of debris? What's the proper salutation between people as they pass each other in this flood? Let none find fault with others, let none see the omissions and commissions of others. But let one see one's own acts, done and undone. The true master lives in truth, in goodness and restraint, non-violence, moderation, and purity, offend in neither word nor deed. Eat with moderation. Live in your heart. Seek the highest consciousness. Master yourself according to the law. This is the simple teaching. Ifa is like the harp string. If it is strung too tight it won't play, if it is too loose it hangs. The tension that produces the beautiful sound lies in the middle. Just as treasures are uncovered from the earth, so virtue appears from good deeds, and wisdom appears from a pure and peaceful mind. To walk safely through the maze of human life, one needs the light of wisdom and the guidance of virtue. The wise ones fashion speech with their thought, sifting it as grain is sifted through a sieve. The virtues, like the muses, are always seen in groups. A good principle was never found solitary in any breast. With gentleness overcome anger. With generosity overcome meanness. With truth overcome deceit.